Hey, let's go play with bobby pins today. So I'm going to show you these super strong, awesome hold Lillarose bobby pins. These come in a huge variety of styles. So whatever your favorite thing is, if you're like nature things, leaves, turtles, paw prints even, which maybe it's not nature, but animals, go with that. Music, flowers, just beaded decorations, skulls, so many things. We even have dragonflies, really pretty. Look for flitter if you like dragonflies. So I'm going to show you a few different styles. Let me show you a few that I have on hand. These are the beaded ones. These are hand beaded, and we have the new sunflower ones. These are gorgeous. I can't remember the name of them, but they have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pearl looking bead, and then Swarovski crystals in them, and gorgeous for formal styles, or if you just like to dress up your jeans. This is one of my absolute favorites, the North Star. Look how blingy that is with those little crystals in there. And this was an exclusive, and this is actually my last pair of this style. Sorry, I can't quite remember the name of it, but it's absolutely beautiful. I wear mine all the time. So then some that I mentioned, actually. This is the music note and paw print, skulls. That's all that's on that one. Okay, just some of our basic styles. So when I wear a braid, I prefer not to use a rubber band, and I will do, you can do 2 braids, 3 braids, 1 braid, whatever. I prefer to use a bobby pin for those instead, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm just going to do a quick braid, not worry about too much about placement and things like that. So first I just do the braid. Y'all know how to braid, right? So now over here, because I have layers, I always have a piece hanging out, but that's okay because I can use a bobby pin to tuck that in. So first I kind of want to let go and see. Let me get you a little more light down there on my actual hair. I want to kind of see where, it's blending in with the dress, where it's going to lay, and that will let me know where to put my bobby pin. If I want to hide it, I'll put it in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these strands, or actually what works better, see how well you can see this, is to take a piece of hair from the braid, like one of the strands, not the whole strand, just take a little piece. And what that does is kind of create a solid hold, and then it all will stay together. And just wrap that around and create a band. I'm going to get one of these just simple rose gold classic bobby pins. And if you want it to show, do it in the front. If you don't, then do it in the back. So you're going to go up. You see how I caught that band? And then I'm just going to flip it down and catch some of that hair inside the braid. And if you want to hide it, just kind of adjust your hair and tuck it in, and you're good to go for the day. So you can do this with as many or as few braids as you want, and I will grab another bobby to take care of this little stray. Again, if you want it to hide, tuck it in, no problem. If you want it to show, that's fine too. Just leave it out where you can see it, okay? Now, if you wanted to do that with a style or something that shows, which is so fun, I'm gonna adjust this a little. So again, I'm just gonna take a little piece of hair out of this last strand, out of that middle one. Actually not quite long enough, so I'm going to do it again. And we'll put that one there, and that'll give me a little more hair to work with. Okay, so just pull a little piece of hair out of there, wrap it, now these are really strong, so I don't recommend really doing with your teeth like I just did a minute ago. So you want your design, well, I lost it. You want your design to be upside down and backwards. because you want it to catch and create a gentle little tug there. I've not got it on the band good, so I'm gonna try again. Kind of lost the band. It's just hard to do looking in a phone mirror. Okay, so again, upside down, backwards. Just catch that band. Flip it. Make sure that hair stays in there. And then tuck the stick down into the loose hair. And then you have a pretty little decoration on your braid. See? And no rubber bands. That's the goal, ladies, no rubber bands. So when I pull this out, I'm not yanking all the hair with it. Now these are really strong, so you do want to hold your hair to make sure that we don't pull any hair out. But that's the goal, it's them staying, but also not pulling any hair out. Dropped that one, so we're done with that one. My daughter likes to just wear these clipped. Now you can do it where the ridges show, or you can do it upside down, or both, whichever. You can put as many bobbies as you want right there, but guys, that's not going anywhere. It's going to stay all day, so you're not having to readjust your barrettes or bobbies or anything like that. So that's why I like these so much. Now let me show you. You see how much hair I have, right? Did I get all the bobbies out? Nope, still got one in the back. So you can't even feel them, how comfortable they are. So you see how much hair we got going on here, okay? We're gonna do, I'm just gonna blow my curls today, and we're gonna do a tight ballerina bun, okay? I'm not gonna wet it. If you're doing a ballerina bun, of course, a real ballerina bun, if you have dance or something like that, you do want to dampen your hair at least to make sure you don't have flyaways. I'm going to just do it on top. It's not going to be perfect in the back because I don't have water and don't have a brush handy. So you can smooth now with a brush or a pick and just twist. Y'all know how to do this, right? Twist, 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 and keep on twisting. Adjust your hair because you want it to be going like straight up right now. Did you know that you can twist that bun after you get finished with it? And that helps so you don't have these awkward diagonal bumps. And if you need them to be tighter, then you just stick your little extra bobby pin in there if you don't get it just so. It's easier again when your hair is wet. Now, normally I would need about like 15 bobby pins here. But guess what? I don't. I'm going to flip them because that gives me just a little bit snugger hold. You can just stick them straight in. They will hold that way. But if you've got dance, I want you to flip them, okay? Nobody ever taught me the right way to do this, but I've learned. So if you grab it at the rope there, stick it down at a diagonal, flip. I can literally go with these 2 bobby pins right here, and that's it. Not going anywhere. Now I got my little tail here, so guess what? I'm gonna throw an extra bobby there because I don't want that going anywhere. I don't want it sticking out in the middle of the dance routine. And there I'm good to go. Now, how many you're gonna need depends on how many flyaways you have and how many things, but 2 or 3 bobbies will hold it all. The most I've ever seen used for these is like 4 or 5, and little young girls, 1 or 2 will do it, but depending on what kind of dance or whatever they're doing and how much bouncing around, then you may wanna do extras just to test them out. We tested them out with a 5-hour gymnastics meet when my daughter was, I think she was 8. She might have been 7, but we had a 5-hour meet, and it was just a little like fun meet. If you do gymnastics, you know what that is. So it wasn't overly intense, and it was her first one, so it wasn't overly intense, but there definitely were a lot of flips and tumbling and somersaults and bars and all of those things, and her hair stayed up perfectly fine and no problem at all. Didn't slip at all through the whole thing. So the moral of the story is, if you want to quit throwing away bobby pins that are going to stretch out and not hold, let me know and we'll get you some of these, okay? There are 4 different colors in the classic bobbies. There are so many options in the decorative bobbies, and so many fun things to do. So let me know if you have questions or if I can assist you in any way. Hit that like button, and over the coming weeks, we're going to do some more directed, pointed, specific hairstyles. So let me know which ones you want to see, okay? Bye.